Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare and welcome to today's Spotlight on the Tainted Coil. I haven't seen their mega stage before, and you might notice something else is different about them. You could only recruit one unit out of that stage per level. Let's go into solos quick here. Chains of Hell works sort of like the Ironhead version, but it's a bit inferior because it doesn't slow them down as well. Anyway, the way the Tainted Coil works is... well, hang on. Martyrdom, that's the group buff.
I should be breathing right now.
Movement and attack speeds. In exchange for a little damage on the avatar here.
Set you free.
But he regenerates, so that's not too bad.
We must speak of our children.
Anyway, here's where you get access to your actual Tainted Coil units. Now the hierarchy units, that's the Battle Nun, and the other two you can get out of the stage. They apply a healing buff to themselves and to those around them. But aside from that, they're mostly intended to create units for you. Anyway, that was the Soul Kisser. Melee units, pretty worthless, but good against ranged units.
Let's get rid of
Now the base ranged unit is actually pretty good though, especially when you're double teaming, because
I just don't know.
man, Davigulus has got some good arms on him.
through with you.
Anyway, you saw earlier the Soul Kisser, its special ability is you can turn it into a spear and throw it at folks. And that causes it to explode, but they're pretty worthless, so, you know.
It is my wish that you
Of
lose.
course.
It's not that much of a sacrifice. Anyway, this is interesting. It summons this...
A promising pustule.
yeah, and it slowly grows in power and damage ability as it sits there until an enemy unit rolls over it. Davigulus has his own chariot. Again, it's just as useless as any other vehicle in multiplayer. You might notice that the head looks a little familiar though, don't you?
Enough!
Now, the ranged units can throw quite a lot of damage out.
Clean of her.
And good timing on my part.
I'm not getting any younger.
They fall for that one every time.
So, anyway, let's take a look at Tier 2.
Dramatic.
Now, the Tier 2 hierarchy unit is the Warfather. And you know, there's something interesting about these hierarchy units.
Give me a notion.
Because you can't upgrade the way you do normally with the other two
We
factions.
need more offerings.
Instead, you can produce
Mine are bigger.
upgraded versions
Germinates
I love
within you.
of the previous hierarchy units. So here's the upgraded version of the Battle Nun, which, as you might guess, creates upgraded versions of the two base units.
Down there.
Unfortunately, I forgot to show off the upgrades for the
Don't know about these children.
Drowning Doom
Sister,
in the last video, but I can at least show them off for this one.
you're fertile.
Soul Kissers don't actually look all that different, and I have no idea what happened to the cyst here.
I should be breathing right now.
It's just
I'm not
weird.
getting any younger.
Oh, that poor dead warrior. If only that could be you instead.
Oh, but the upgraded versions of the...
So,
what do you call them? Those look different. Anyway, Curse, area attack version that the Tainted Coil has.
as your blood.
Basically, it's gradual damage,
As you are told.
sort of like what the Drowning Doom use most often. By the way, if you were wondering why I'm showing these off on this map, it's because that big thing in the center will kill your units for you. And there's no way to dismiss them, so... Oh yeah,
I want
this
to
is the
send
summon.
a message.
Tick droppers.
My
Unfortunately-
subjects do not cling to me.
There's no way to double team with them. Still, they're free units. They don't pop out where you are, but where your stage is. But I think that's the same in multiplayer with the
The Tainted Coil
Iron Head as well.
Together we shall rule.
Anyway, the Skull Raker throws its skull at people. Double team is Naviculus swats the skull, causing it to throw it even further and do a little bit more damage. Scream Wagon here is the regular buff unit
Find the light.
for the Tainted Coil. It's got 3 modes. The one with the oil is an armor buff.
Longer!
This is causing permanent soft tissue damage.
The rack is attack damage. But then there's the third thing, which is the build rate buff. You see there? So with that on, folks like the Warfather will build units faster.
Hey, you forgot to untie me.
Pretty useful.
Close your mouths. Why are you just standing there?
Now this is the Pain Lifter.
Is a beautiful gift.
Pain Lifter is a giant trebuchet, and this is the sort of thing it can do on its own. Aim in this great big radius around it and throw off these creepy looking projectiles, but the thing you can do while you're double teaming is make the projectile roll around, roll into people, hit things. So that's useful both in doing a little extra damage and in aiming the projectile just a little bit further than you'd normally be able to hit. Plus you can make it explode whenever you like.
Do not cling to me.
And those are the Tier 2 units.
Prepare yourself.
Now, on with Tier 3. So the Tier 3 hierarchy unit is the Overblesser. It can do some pretty serious damage on its own, and oh yeah, Skies of Fire. It's a damage buff based on how close a unit is to the friendly stage.
I am the chosen one.
Pretty nice. Let's see what the Overblesser can do here.
Mighty Overblesser. Bless your fertile cyst.
So of course it can also produce a superior Warfather, but if you were wondering if the Warfather can still produce the superior version of the Nun,
What kind of victory are you?
in fact it can. A double upgraded Battle Nun.
Gestation.
Light of the coil.
So this is the only faction that can double upgrade its base units and regular upgrade its Tier 2 units. Anyway, this here is the 8 cage. Shoots stuff out of that mass in the center, and you can also make it stomp on things.
Silence.
Sort of like it's one of those guillotars or something.
I can give you things that the sisters cannot.
Anyway,
Solitude
let's just have a look at these divine upgraded base units here.
My children.
Kinda nice. Still have no idea what's up with that cyst.
Hear me.
No, that could be you instead, Peen Boy.
Yeah, here's the ranged unit.
Oh, look at all these bins. My children.
Yeah, it's pretty nice actually.
Weakling.
And I will.
So here's the upgraded
Hear me.
second tier unit. He looks a lot more dangerous in the base version, doesn't he?
I long.
Hello.
Scream Wagon.
What am I supposed to do out here by myself?
Must have noticed by now that the upgrades basically involve
The light.
fuchsia vein outlines.
Bless me, Father, for I must see.
How shall I know?
And there we go. Last one.
Yourselves.
Why bother with regular battle lines?
Hear
I
me!
just need a sister of superior breeding.
Please,
Yes, that's nice.
grant me an oath.
Now, the last regular unit, the Heart Cutter. This guy is a ranged vehicle that's good against vehicles. Great big heart on there.
Me be the sacrifice.
To whom shall we make our offering?
But when you double team with it, the guy will instead stab Doviculus's heart, and you can do this. I believe this replaces the regular attack, but it's pretty nice. Having all those swords shoot up out of the ground like that. Plus, if it is dealing damage, it's dealing it very slowly.
You have served the coin.
Anyway, let's discuss the ultimate unit, the Bleeding Death. Now, as ultimate units go, it's actually not that good. You see, you create it at your base, and you use your final summon to pull it out wherever you're standing. That's pretty nice, since usually the ultimate unit's pretty slow.
Come out to play.
But in exchange, it's got a limited lifespan. Its health slowly drains as time goes by, and this is the worst part, you cannot double team with it. You just have to sit back and watch it go at it. And it's just not quite the same. I mean, it deals a significant amount of damage, but doesn't do it terribly quickly. Not compared to when you're double teaming with the other two ultimate units. Still, it'll get the job done, and it's got a hell of a lot of health. Well, that's not surprising for an ultimate unit. Still, it's basically the worst of the three ultimate units. So the Tainted Coil should not rely on them. What do you say?
I have done this map so many times in my works on the 360 version.
Oh?
I love it, but it was a really, really easy way to get one of the achievements for it's like 10 wins against the real difficulty on bonus maps.
Yeah.
And it was easy to do against Ironhead, so
What about this one?
do whatever one you want, my friend.
I'm just saying, I don't do multiplayer in general. So this is going to be an interesting time for me.
And I still have no terrain. Okay, no. Okay. And so I can screenshot.
And the only map I'm really familiar with is the one where the feeding grounds.
Oh,
Because in order to get all of the images, all of the concept arts, I have to create a certain number of units.
What shape warrior do you design? I hope the Emperor is pleased with my work.
The seed germinates within you.
Solitude does not fight enemies. Don't know about
Hear me!
Oh, that
Prepare yourselves.
if only that could be you instead.
Thank you.
As you wish.
you didn't. Well, my hearse is mostly there.
What's
See my head in it. My hair.
what's mostly there?
The hearse.
Oh.
Oh, man. I'm having way more fun with this than I should be.
What, playing multiplayer or something in particular?
Playing extremely bugged out, missing terrain multiplayer.
Huh.
I mean, I will be posting all these screenshots to the thread whenever this video goes up.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, the viewer will be able to see all of the terrain because it is all clearly present for me.
Which is why I just why I'm.
But then I am the host.
Too many things. Let's weakling. Teach them. I'll be back for more.
And that's what I figured. I knew, on your end.
Yeah, that's why I'm just sort of.
Now do you see why they love me so?
That's why
Let
I'd
me
be
show
acting
you. Throw these things.
generally uninterested in the idea of missing terrain features because there are none on my side.
Who's a mess?
Move as you're told.
Alright. And gets the basics up to speed now.
The ground clings
Anyone want
to
to
me.
say a few words?
Tim Curry, where have you been?
Let the well be done.
Have a nice day.
Uh,
What the hell? Damn range units.
I feel more discipline is needed. Gentle Lord.
The hell?
Just don't know about these children.
Controller's sticking again.
Prepare yourselves.
I love all the little bits of background.
Let me produce
Put
for
down
you.
your book and listen to me. Begin the tainted gestation. Warfather, may I
Would
speak
you like
to
a
you?
warrior or a monster?
I have no idea what you are, what you're doing. I'm assuming you're going to be showing off the Tainted Coil units.
No one can.
I've already shown them off in the single player bit.
Silence.
Regular battle guns when I can just hit
Oh, you.
How
Never. Never.
this? Do not cling to me.
I've upgraded some. So, you know,
Oh, no.
I don't need them anymore. Do with them as you please.
Move as you are told. What an inspiring scream!
Did I lose a fight?
What was a what?
Oh, I'm just wondering when I lost a bride.
Scream only makes me want to hear 100 more.
What, you still haven't dealt with them yet? What the hell,
No,
guy?
I just saw them here. I had to send all my units back because we were all the way with the bad guys.
No one wants
Hey,
that
now it's
merchandise. Get rid of it.
Yes, I hear you. Yeah.
host your troops.
Your Holiness,
Oh, man.
bless your fertile cyst. Hear me!
The very obnoxious bit about this stage is that the Titans constantly hammering at the anvils Oh. Will, in fact, do insane amounts of unit damage if they hit. And because I have no terrain, I cannot see them.
Impossible. Your own heart will force the poison into you. Some of those you need to take a break from the action, I think.
Oh, the power.
The hell was that?
May I kneel upon your altar?
And the Pinmore Suicides.
A warrior festers within you.
My lord, it is time for
We
reinforcements.
need more offerings.
I love these small
Upgrades. So that's
Let me host your trial.
Your holiness.
What's that? Kill all the children.
Causing permanent soft tissue damage.
Bless your fertile cyst.
Let's see here. What else could I use? Oh, that's true. Okay. Oh, that's right.
what did you do this time?
You could always use more tick choppers.
Summon the
You could. You
chopper.
could also fill up your load. Your load.
My children.
Let's see how that goes.
Much like the Call of the Wild. I don't. Plus, unlike single player, Call of the Wild, they spawn. They don't spawn where your units are. They spawn
Yes,
at your
for I must
station.
Sometimes amputation is necessary.
I need to
I can
speak
give
to
you
you.
names the sisters.
Thankfully, Chip
Do you
Chip
hear
Top.
that,
Chip.
everyone?
Tick
Ah.
choppers.
I'm about
Thank
to
you, I can't speak
all
today.
scream.
Okay. When we come up with that, yeah, that's right.
We
How should I
need more
mold this
offerings. Bless your fertile
I love
cyst.
these small moments.
Yeah, really the annoying thing about the Tainted Coil is how much micromanagement they need.
Hmm.
Well, the tick choppers knocked off one of those lines for you.
How can a weapon this heavy be so ineffective? Take a walk with me. Together we shall rule forever. Serve by my side.
So I guess you're going after my combat?
For now.
Or my, sorry, my merch stands.
This is such horrid merchandise. Some isn't. I already did. I might as well return them.
We're all doomed.
Oh,
You noticed.
enjoy it.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll show you.
Yeah, these big guys here, pretty damn effective.
Oh, I see.
You may have noticed here, I am standing on my own,
Soggy breath.
and I have murdered your stage.
Yes, you have.
Do not underestimate the giant blockhead guys.
No, those things are ridiculous.
Yeah, look at all that damage. Now I'd like to thank Magil in the Shadows for joining me for multiplayer, and all of you listening to this for making this my most popular Let's Play to date. And I hope you'll join me next time for a game I've been meaning to get around to for years, but only now do I think I have the ability to tackle it properly. Now I can't tell you what it is just yet, but if you like a hint, well... I hope I'll see you then.